Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. WWE fans, buckle up because next week's Friday Night SmackDown is shaping up to be a thrilling ride. Drew McIntyre, one of WWE's biggest stars, has a showdown ahead that promises to deliver on all fronts. Drama, action, and maybe even some unexpected twists. So, what exactly went down to set the stage for this exciting encounter? Let's dive in. If you were watching SmackDown this week, you know things didn't go as planned for Drew McIntyre. The night started off with the ever-charismatic Cody Rhodes kicking off the show. Rhodes, as usual, commanded the crowd's attention as he spoke about the upcoming Men's Elimination Chamber match. Names like CM Punk, John Cena, Logan Paul, and of course, Drew McIntyre were all in the mix for this high-stakes match. Fans were on the edge of their seats, knowing that this chamber could shake things up in a big way. But it was Drew McIntyre's entrance that really grabbed our attention. He didn't just walk down the ramp with his usual confidence. No, he came prepared for battle, not just physically, but verbally. And that's where things got spicy. It didn't take long for the Scottish warrior to step into the ring and let his words fly. McIntyre, always ready to stir the pot, went face-to-face with Cody Rhodes, and what ensued was nothing short of a verbal showdown. Both men are fan favorites, so seeing them go back and forth had the crowd buzzing. But this wasn't just a friendly chat. McIntyre came out swinging, and he didn't hold back. The tension was thick, and just as fans thought things might cool off, a surprise interruption brought the fireworks. Entered Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. They cut through the promo, adding more drama and heat to the already intense moment. This shift in the segment left us all wondering what's next for McIntyre. Was this just a blip in his journey, or is something more significant brewing? Things didn't stop there. If you thought McIntyre had enough of the drama for one night, think again. As Drew McIntyre made his way backstage, he found himself face-to-face with Jimmy Uso, a member of the infamous Bloodline faction. The tension was palpable as McIntyre, known for his brash demeanor, wasn't about to back down. In a fiery exchange, McIntyre took some very pointed shots at Jimmy Uso. He mocked the fact that Uso wasn't even in the picture for a potential spot at WrestleMania, unlike his brother Jey Uso, who is poised to face the indomitable Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ouch. Drew wasn't mincing words. However, Jimmy wasn't having it. And in true Bloodline fashion, he wasn't about to let McIntyre get away with those verbal jabs. Bam! Jimmy hit Drew with a swift superkick right to the face. The impact was enough to send McIntyre reeling. But it was far from over. The aftermath of this backstage altercation sent shockwaves throughout the WWE universe. But here's the kicker. WWE didn't waste any time in announcing a blockbuster match for next week's SmackDown. That's right, folks. Next week, Drew McIntyre will square off against Jimmy Uso in a one-on-one match. The stage is set for a grudge match of epic proportions. Fans are already buzzing about the potential for high-flying action, incredible storytelling, and of course, that personal animosity between these two men. After McIntyre's public trash talk and Jimmy's retaliatory superkick, this match is guaranteed to be filled with emotion and intensity. But will McIntyre finally get his revenge? Or will Jimmy Uso, with the Bloodline's influence lurking in the background, come out on top? As exciting as this match is, there's one lingering question hanging in the air. What's next for Drew McIntyre after this feud with Jimmy Uso? Is he getting the push he deserves in WWE, or is he being held back? EC3, a veteran of the Squared Circle, recently shared his thoughts on this. On an episode of Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Outlaws, EC3 expressed some concerns about McIntyre's booking in WWE. According to EC3, it seems that McIntyre's current run might be more of a temporary situation, a momentary detour, while other top stars like Roman Reigns or Cody Rhodes dominate the spotlight. But EC3 wasn't all doom and gloom. While he expressed uncertainty about McIntyre's long-term trajectory, he also acknowledged that Drew is one of the most talented superstars on the roster, with an incredible following and immense potential. So, could we see McIntyre rise to the top again soon? Only time will tell, but fans are certainly hoping for a resurgence of the Scottish Warrior on WWE's biggest stages. Let's be honest, Drew McIntyre is one of WWE's most compelling and hard-hitting athletes. From his incredible rise to power to his unforgettable moments in the ring, it's clear that McIntyre has earned his place at the top. But the question is WWE giving him the platform to truly shine? His upcoming match against Jimmy Uso is an opportunity to prove once again that McIntyre is a force to be reckoned with. If he can deliver a knockout performance and get one step closer to his ultimate goal of regaining the gold, fans will likely be behind him every step of the way. Whether you're rooting for Drew McIntyre or just tuning in to see how the bloodline dynamic plays out, next week's SmackDown is one you won't want to miss. The stakes are high, the drama is thick, and the action is guaranteed to keep us all at the edge of our seats. As the anticipation builds for next week's SmackDown, fans are left wondering just how far this feud between Drew McIntyre and Jimmy Uso will go. Will McIntyre's powerhouse persona finally rise to the occasion and get the revenge he's been seeking? Or will Jimmy Uso and the influence of the bloodline prove to be more than Drew can handle? There's no denying that McIntyre is a force to be reckoned with. His accomplishments in WWE are impressive. A former WWE champion, a former Intercontinental champion, and someone who has delivered some of the most iconic moments in recent years. Yet despite his incredible credentials, the big question remains, why isn't McIntyre in the main event picture right now? His fiery promos, his in-ring skills, and his undeniable connection with fans make him one of the top contenders for a major push. Next week's showdown with Jimmy Uso could be the spark that ignites McIntyre's path back to the top. It could be the opportunity to remind WWE management, the fans, and even the bloodline that Drew McIntyre is a superstar who can't be overlooked. Whether he's taking on Roman Reigns or setting his sights on other championship gold, a dominant victory over a key member of the bloodline would be a huge statement for the Scottish Warrior. Meanwhile, for Jimmy Uso, this match is more than just a chance to silence McIntyre's trash talk. It's a chance to prove that he, too, deserves his place in the spotlight. With the bloodline surrounding him, Uso has shown time and again that he's not afraid to back up his words with action, especially when it comes to protecting his family. It's been a whirlwind of emotions for Drew McIntyre lately, and his showdown with Jimmy Uso next week is just the latest chapter in his story. After an intense verbal altercation and a super kick that left him stunned, Drew will have the chance to settle the score in the ring. The build-up to this match has been nothing short of electric, and if you're a fan of hard-hitting action and personal rivalries, this match is going to be a must-watch. So, what's your take? Will McIntyre prove he's still the dominant force we know him to be? Or will Jimmy Uso's connection to the bloodline give him the upper hand? Either way, one thing's for sure, SmackDown just got a whole lot more exciting.